Let's welcome to the show U.S. Marshals Service Director Donald Washington. Sir, it is so good to have you on. This is one of the best feel-good stories we've heard in a while. The heroic rescue of more than 1,300 missing children since 2016. Can you please tell us more about this story? Who were these children?
Well, Liz, thank you very much. Before we begin, thank you very much for shining a bright light on this particular issue and upon the successes that we've had as an agency with respect to recovering missing children. So who these children are, they are, as I said earlier in Atlanta, they're my kids and your kids, they're America's children that are missing from their homes. We look at what we refer to as critically missing and endangered children. And so these are kids that are in particular danger as a result of either being victims of violent crime or because of who they are. For example, some of them may be in the middle of gang affiliations or in the midst of drug abusers or in the middle of some bad situations involving people who have violent tendencies and things of that sort. There are a lot of them in the country. At any given time, for example, today I looked at the number and we have 21,000 active missing persons under 18 cases open today. So there are a lot of them. It's a good story, though.
Yeah, it's a great story. I think are we correct in saying that there are over 400,000 children missing in the United States?
Yeah, I think where that number I know where that number comes from. It comes from an FBI database. And I think that the FBI is doing a good job of trying to figure out the exact number or at least the ballpark number of missing children. But as of, for example, in calendar year 2020, there are currently about 285,000 that have been reported missing this year, and we still have a bit of the year to go. So somewhere between 350 and 400,000 is probably a pretty good number if you want to get sort of a ballpark number for missing children in the United States.
You know,
I'll tell you.
So,
yeah, go ahead.
No, finish your thought. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you mentioned as a lead-in that we have recovered as an agency about 1,300 over the last 5 fiscal years, which one just ended, of course. In FY 2020, we recovered 375 kids. And I think one of the reasons that you were interested in talking was because of the big operation we had in northern Georgia around the city of Atlanta called Operation Not Forgotten, which was a fantastic effort by a lot of people to go and recover about 26 missing children and then to confirm that 13 others were in fact safe. And there are others going on around the country as we speak.
This is what's so disturbing. In Ohio, just around 20% of the children rescued were tied to human trafficking. They were found in cities across the Buckeye State, including Cleveland, Akron, Columbus, and also the arrests of people for alleged crimes related to sex trafficking, parental kidnapping, registered sex offenders, drugs and weapons possession. Is this what you're seeing in these stories? It's such heartache. It is so heartbreaking, these stories. And these children, who are these, where do these children come from?
Well, they come from families like yours and mine. These are, by and large, runaways who may or may not have some issue that they're trying to fight. Their age group is typically anywhere from 6 to 17. So obviously the younger children are more taken from their families than running away from their families. For example, in Operation Not Forgotten, the youngest child was 3 years old. But you mentioned Northern Ohio. You know, we have great people throughout the United States Marshal Service doing all kinds of good work. And in Northern Ohio, under the leadership of Marshal Elliott and his chief deputy up there, Marshal Deserto, they've just done a fantastic job of kind of pulling things together.
Yeah, they have. And you've done a great job, too. You really have. I'm so sorry we're running out of time. I just can't believe that, a 3-year-old was taken. It's just heartbreaking. U.S. Marshals Director Donald Washington, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Liz.
Come back soon. you.